Hi, I want to talk to you about ceaseless love. And for a scripture lesson, I want you to look at Lamentation, the third chapter, verses 16 through 24. Again, Lamentations, third chapter, verse 16 through 24. And I want you to focus on this thought as I speak to you. Present your despair to your faithful God. He can handle it. Present your despair to your faithful God. He can handle it. And we talk about ceaseless love. That's a wonderful thing that somebody will have ceaseless love for you. I mean, never end. And so when we look at that passage of scripture, we see Jeremiah crying out, the author of Lamentation. He talked honestly with God. And I want you to know that what all of us can do, we can talk honestly with God. He said he felt like his teeth was broken from eating rocks instead of soft bread. He felt as if he was chewing on pebbles, and that would certainly be ouch. He was feeling pushed away and forgotten by God. And as his example shows, telling God about a time of despair and pain is normal. I mean, it really is. That's what I'm saying. We talk to God honestly. Because why? God listens. He doesn't close his ears to anguish and cries of his people. He don't do that. And so Jeremiah expressed what it was like to watch the nation of Judah, a group of people loved by God. And we know that. And but he watched this people loved by God hit rock bottom. God made it clear that their own disobedience brought calamity on them. And Jeremiah warned God people over and over and over again, and they refused to listen. Just like what's going on in the ministry right now. The preachers and teachers and workers for Jesus Christ is warning the people over and over and over and over again that you're going to have to stand in judgment one day. And so they wouldn't listen. It's like many people is not listening. So sometimes a faulty foundation must be blown up for God people to listen. Just the way it goes. And Lamentation cries carried despair of Jeremiah's. It carried his despair and his cries because he wept. He lamented over the destruction of Jerusalem. I can understand that. We see Ukraine getting tore up. I know people weeping that, that's their nation and their homes and businesses and families. And so Jeremiah saw the destruction of Jerusalem. He saw the end of Solomon's temple and the harshness of Babylon, captivity. He saw that. And so one thing Jeremiah did was his hope was revived when he thought about Judah's remnant. A limited number of refugees that was captured and taken to Babylon. He had hope in the fact that God was not going to cast his people off forever. Jeremiah continued to reflect on God's mercy and compassion and loyalty and love, because Jeremiah knew one thing: God is able. And so Jeremiah's lamentation reminds believers that God is not surprised or he's not helpless. Even when we face disappointment or depths of despair, I want you to know God is there. You don't have to worry about it. God is there. And here's the good thing about it: God can handle it. He can handle whatever's happening in the world. And Jeremiah teaches the people of the world that we must look to our sovereign God. In him we can find hope. And so we're back to the statement that I want you to focus on today, that present your despair to your faithful God. He can handle it. God bless you. I want to remind you that God pays the highest wages of labor. And I want to encourage with these words to keep looking up. Keep looking up. Keep looking up. Because you can't see God looking down. God bless you. You are dismissed. Go in peace.